You know, I get nostalgic for things I shouldn't get nostalgic about. I was sitting here watching Clannad After Story. This is the first episode, and it's too early to judge as far as I'm only 3 minutes in, but it hasn't caught my attention in the same way that other shows do when they first start out. I'll keep watching it. I'll find out if I like it or not. But I was getting kind of nostalgic again about when I used to be able to do this all the time, watch anime. Because I didn't have any responsibilities or anything tying me anywhere. Um, and that isn't to say that like back then I used to I used to be able to fully enjoy whatever I was doing, because if there wasn't the existential stress of like how I'm gonna have money or make a living eventually, then there was PTSD just kind of lingering in the background, and so it was harder to watch anime like this. But um, I still watched a lot in spite of the circumstances, and specifically when I didn't have any friends. Like, sometimes I wonder what it would be like to just not have friends again. But I've kind of gone too far. I've made interacting with people a normal part of my life, and once I interacted IRL with online friends who, you know, meant something to me. I knew what it was like to have the kind of fulfilling interaction other people had, and I just couldn't go back after that. There was no way I could go back after that. Sometimes I have this thought, like, at least when I didn't know what it was like to have friendships and enjoy friendships, I I had an easier time being alone. Because I didn't have a reference point for what I was missing out on. But I have strep throat right now. I went to work yesterday with strep throat. Got a day off today and tomorrow, but I don't know. But this is what I do on my day off. I just watch this shit. Um I mean, there's worse things you could be doing, but I don't know. I miss part of me misses not having responsibilities, being able to do this all the time. But I know where that ends up too at the same time. If you're not kept occupied, which I often wasn't as a need, you just start going kind of nuts. And as soul crushing as manual labor can be sometimes, it's still better, more fulfilling for the soul, I guess you could say, than not having work. I just wish it paid better so there could be some degree of stability in that, but you know, what can you do? Um, it's like I have conflicting feelings because I like to work, but at the same time, sometimes I wish I could just go back to being 14 and dropping out of school and watching this shit. Pretty much everybody I knew from back then is gone now anyway. Plunder's gone. All the crow people, really excluding Drunk and Unusual, I don't know. It's like I can't even think. I'm so tired. So unbelievably tired. Exhausted.